time to start. Man, I did a fresh reboot. Come on. It's an awful lot on reboot or start. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another one of my live videos. Not much has changed lately at all in my living situation. I'd like to get that out of the way right now. So, it's still the same. The clock is counting down, and I got basically, let's say, 7 days left before, unless I get an extension on the program I'm on. Hopefully I get it soon or word from what's going on. I don't know what the heck's going to be going on. All this is a waiting game. Hi, Money Mike, what's up, man? There's not much going on. It's basically still the same crap, and it's counting down. The clock is counting down. I got 7 days left on the program I'm on to find a place. If I don't find that place, that will expire. Hopefully the landlord current with get things on the ball eventually here. I just kind of hope this works out. Hopefully be moving downstairs pretty soon. Hoping. I'm waiting for her to get. She hasn't been in yet. So, not much right now. I just basically trying to figure out what's going on. Basically, I'm out here. Basically, what's going on is I got censorship on one of my videos for getting my hair cut, basically. I guess the title, they didn't like the title because I'm saying getting buzzed. I mean, I am sick and tired of people's definitions are so mixed up. Well, that's one thing I forgot to put on here. My cell phone. Alright. Get my cell phone set up on the screen here so I can have it up. Ba ba ba. No. Alright. Gotta get my team viewer up here. Alrighty. 2, 3, 4, 0, 8. I know I forgot something. Allow. Here we go. Of course, I gotta readjust everything again. Oh, I had that all cropped out and all ready to go. Yay. It's all messed up again. Alright, let's mess. Well, basically what's going on, basically they stopped monetizing one of my videos because of the title in the frickin' video. Nothing of drinking or getting high involving that whatsoever. Just getting my hair cut. It's called, well, I can't think of any good other titles. Getting buzzed. You know, that was, I mean, I don't see the problem with that title. Does anybody have a problem with that title? Besides YouTube? I was like, it makes no sense. I'm sick. It's like, this is ridiculous. I'm just getting a haircut. I mean, I did set it to YouTube to get reviewed the video. I mean, there's nothing in there doing anything illegal or anything like that. It's like, what the hell? You know, it's ridiculous. I mean, they need to get their filters straightened out. Anything getting buzzed can mean anything. Not getting high, not getting drunk, or anything like that, you know. And I'm tired of these misconceptions of anything. It's ridiculous. You know, it's why we have to censorship everything? I mean, the buzz can be mean anything whatsoever. All right, let's see what my cell phone says about buzzed. All right, buzzed. Not buzzed. I love how the phone mispronounce what he thinks what you said, and it says something like. I just want to hate when I speech to text to people. It says everything totally different, and it's annoying after a while. It's like, I hope they didn't misunderstood what I said, like, or meant. Like, no, that's not what I meant. Let's try this again. Buzzed. Buzzed.
Buzzed, slightly drunk, tipsy.
Oh, well, okay. Well, slightly drunk and slightly tipsy. Well, it's a catchy title, okay? You know, there's nothing wrong saying buzzed. You know, it's ridiculous. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I know. It makes it very obvious, and it's crazy. And YouTube kind of flagged it because the title, just based on the title. I'm like, what? And I mean, they didn't even see the video. Their filters or whatever they have on their computer systems to make sure they block that stuff. It's ridiculous, you know. It's like, I'm surprised I know a lot of YouTubers have this same problem. Not just me. You know, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's a catchy title, so that's why I put it like that, you know. I'm trying to do my best on my titles, as Rubber Wilbur suggested. And I'm trying to do anything that's catchy, get somebody's attention. You know, it's just ridiculous. That's what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying so I can make some money off more money off my YouTube. Thanks to one, what was it? Who was that again? Oh, let me look her up. Only One Way. Well, everybody, let me correct something. I found out Only One Way isn't Gully May. What it was, what I got confused on, she replied under Gully May's one of her comments. I assumed that was Gully May at the time. So, that was my mistake, my bad. So, it ain't Gully May, it's a new person I met. She's been very helpful on my YouTube channel. She's been looking at my videos, suggestions, and posted suggestions up to people, our friends and stuff, and making a lot of comments on my YouTube channel. Pretty nice of her. She's been trying to help out in the long run. So, I appreciate the help. For anybody who does that, I mean, they're trying to make the effort to help me out. I mean, it doesn't cost anybody at all what to go on my YouTube channel, and or they're not paying anything or subscribing to me. It's totally free. It's like, it's not costing you a dime, but it's being helpful to me and being supportive to me. You know, I appreciate the help what people have done already. I'm hoping, right now the situation, I'm hoping my situation currently that's going on with the living situation, right now, because I don't have enough money to cover another month's rent here. That's another concern I'm going to have. So, I'm going to have a YouTube payout here by the end of the month, hopefully, for about $155. But I got a cable bill to pay, I got a phone bill to pay. Still, I got to pay all that yet to keep my services going. Especially, as you can see, my lovely looking face every day. No, just kidding. So, yeah, I'm just trying to do my best at this point. And, the problem is I got to get the landlord to get on the ball. That's my biggest concern. I'm hoping she gets going. And so, right now, I offered help get that apartment cleaned up down there. I don't have access to it to even help out in that situation. Get it ready to go. So there's many things that's got to be done. So, yeah, they have a problem with my title of my video. YouTube is. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That makes no sense. The freaking is so obvious in the video. I'm getting a haircut. The thumbnail, as Money Mike pointed out. Or, only one way. But I did send it to review to YouTube. Shut up. I don't want to care for trails right now on my phone. Alright. Oh, dude. Yeah, see, I sent it for review. Hopefully they give it so it'd be monetized again, and hopefully I didn't lose much. I mean, I'm already getting some views on it. I've already got 116 views on it already. It's crazy, and it's making no sense to me whatsoever. Oh, I know. I mean, if I can get it every month, it'd be very helpful. I'm trying to find more materials. Titles is the biggest key thing. I know that. I I'm trying to understand what Wilbur is meaning by. I know about the thumbnails, but in the picture for the. I mean, I don't know how to see it attracts attention, unless you depend on the thumbnail. Of course, I know that much, but I don't see how that's going to help me much more. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to get everybody's support a suggestion as much as possible on that. I'm taking everybody's suggestions into account. How to get more money on YouTube. You know, I'm trying to find more material to put out there. And you see me, I haven't been on in a few days. I've been stopped talking about the crap that's going on because it's real. The reason why I did it for is to point out what's actually happening out here. That was the reason, but it's not making a difference whatsoever. So that is a bunch of crap. So I mean, I don't know what else I could do. I mean, I'm trying to get the word out there to people what's actually happening to us out here. We're trying to be and people think we're lazy and not making trying to get a job, and we are trying to get a job, and we're trying to. It's like I'm self-employed right now. I am trying to make money on my own without living off the state, and that's what I've been trying to do. And as I said, I have tried to apply for many jobs, and still haven't got a job yet. I mean. It's not like I didn't try, and I'm tired of trying to prove it to people and everything else. So, yeah, of course, I'm going to always get critics. I'm very, and if you haven't realized yet, I'm very sensitive to critics sometimes. So, I mean, it's ridiculous. And I'm trying to do my best. So, yeah. I mean, what I see when people say stuff like that, I think that's how people think around the world. That's why the way things are going. They think that way. You know, it's like saying everybody thinks my attitude is a problem with a lot of things. Same way, it's like what is wrong with my attitude? Are you an attitude expert? Or you know what the proper attitude is supposed to be in any talking to anybody? I mean, I don't act like my internet life and my actual life are totally different things. Two different things. If you meet me in person, you're gonna see, well, this is not how I thought you were. You know, get to know me. You know, literally. You know, it's like you can see what I'm going through. You know, it's like I'm trying to just point it out. I'm trying to want to make a change out there. Is what I want. Yeah. Well, I know the reason I know I was going to put something like that, but I want it catchy. I want somebody to draw attention to click it. I would do something like that, but the reason why, well, they're gonna think, well, I do in a way. It's kind of my fault putting that title like that, but I was to draw attention to it. I want to get people to click it to see what's going on. That was the reason why I titled it that way. Well, they hopefully YouTube will review the video and they'll see there's nothing illegal or any substance abuse going on in that video. I mean, I'm surprised. There's one of my other videos I put in Drunken Kitty. I'm surprised that wasn't demonetized itself from that title. As like it was never demonetized ever, and it's still monetized. And I was like, it's weird. I mean, even I put it in the title in the beginning of the video. No animals were harmed in this video, or cats, or kittens, you know. So, I have serious love for cats, and I will never harm an animal whatsoever in any reason for entertainment. That'd be stupid and dumb, and I would just drive people away. So, I mean, it's like it's like that kitten I tried to help about last year that got attacked by a dog or maybe by a human. I've been told it was by a dog, but according to the veterinarian, it was something. It was more than a dog, but that could be many other. They could. I don't know. I wasn't there to see what happened. I was trying to rescue the little kitten. He gotten better after a few days, and then he just went. Right, it just started. After that, I just couldn't figure what to do anymore because I couldn't afford a vet to help the little guy. So I let somebody else took over, but according to them, they took it to the vet and then the guy put down. I hate to see how they euthanize the kitten. I mean, I don't know how they do go about doing that because I know kittens are a little bit different than an adult cat. So I hate to see a kitten get euthanized for any reason. I mean, there wasn't much more they could do. Oh, that's better. Just jump on and show everybody what my video. It's like being censorship on one of my videos. It makes no sense because it won't, because this thing is not proper, or it's in, what's say not okay, appropriate for advertisement. Like, wow, what do you do? You know, I'm not even a person that gets drunk or high whatsoever. And it makes no sense. Good note is my insurance did cover the medication I needed for my for the tumor I have on pituitary gland this time. I was happy about that. So I finally got prescribed the medication I need for my tumor. So that is going to be helpful. That way I can get it shrunk down. Yeah, I just heard a noise downstairs. I don't know if it's my neighbor. Check the surveillance cameras. See what's going on in that situation? Yeah, just my neighbor. Okay. They got back finally. I need to go down and help them out with their computer because they're having troubles with it. Oh, but yeah, they finally it's like went to see the endocrinologist about last week, and he prescribed me the drug, the medication I need for the tumor. And I was hoping it was gonna. It's like I told him, I'm hoping it will cut my insurance will cover it, because the last time they didn't. So, yeah. So I'm glad I got that done. So I got my medication for that problem so taken care of. And he didn't have to do any blood work or anything. I was surprised when he was a cool doctor. So everything went pretty well there. I was like, it was like he was in there and out, prescribed me the medication I needed and everything else. I was like, cool. So hopefully the tumor will get taken care of and a lot of my health problems will go away. Yeah, they're so cheap here. Yeah, I mean, I have considered getting a house, but I still, even though they're cheap as they are, I don't even have that amount of money to buy a house. And there's still, you still got your insurance, you got your garbage, you got your utilities, still you got to get all that done. Oh, no problem, no issues. I'm completely understanding what you're saying in what you're typing. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the kids are doing fine right now. They got their eyes completely open now, and just they're 2 weeks old, doing pretty well. Let's see if I can bring up the video on them here real quick and show you how they're doing. The camera's not out of place. I haven't messed with the camera for a while. It's been sitting there, so hopefully. Nope, wrong. Bill, it's right there. Okay. Cancel. Oh, come on. You got erased? Oh, seriously? least. Oh, where's my iSpy program so I get the IP address off of it? Oh, there it is. It's still there. Found it. Ah, there we go. Turn that microphone off. Security camera. Oh. There we go. Some view of them. Better than nothing. Yeah, I have quite a few. I ran into them. What did I run into that? Yes, a couple days ago. I ran him on. I ran into him on the bus, and where was the other place I was at? It was at last time I ran into him. Can't remember off the top of my head. There was another place that I didn't realize it was there until I turned around and he was sitting behind me. It was not on the bus, it was somewhere else. So, yeah. I've seen him a couple of times. Forgot to pay the bill, probably. More than likely. Yeah, I've been seeing him around. I noticed he had a bandage on his hand. I don't know if he got injured from something. I noticed that. He had a bandage. His hand was bandaged up. I don't know from what. So, not about to ask him yet. So far, it looks like he's doing pretty well. But besides not paying his bills. But other than that. So, yeah. I've been running into him quite a bit. He's been catching my. He's been over on the bus a few times. I've been running into him on the bus. So, I asked him a couple times how he's been doing, and so far he's been doing all right. So far that I know of. So, yeah. He's making by in his own. Oh, there ain't much going on at this point right now. I just got to figure out what to do. Yeah. I would love to own my own house one day. Problem is, if I do get a house ever, it'd be outside the city. Because the way the city is in here, about the codes and stuff, it's bad. I have a friend, he bought a house like almost 10 years ago, and he's not able to live in it. He used money that he got from an inheritance. He can't even stay in the house because the city hasn't passed it for living. And he was working at the time and he was trying to get the place fixed up. Then he lost his job, and now he can't even do the repairs that needs to be done to the house to pass code. So it's just sitting there for storage. He's using it for storage right now. That's all he's doing. It sucks. You know, it's just like. I mean, that's why I wish I wish my friend could move into that house back in his own. He owns a house and he can't live in it. That's how bad the city is around here. So they're really strict about things like that. Yep, I'm for that. Yep, okay. So yeah, it sucks. I wish there was that one program was still going on. I can't remember what it was called. That was on TV. I went and looked into it. That they you put an application to them. They'll come in and fix your house up and stuff like that, and then put it on TV and stuff. I went to look into it, and that program's off there. So I was like, damn, I was going to do that for him too. And somebody said they'll fix his house up and get him moved in. I was like, damn, it sucks. I was like hoping he get that done. I mean, he's already he's gonna about sell it. He's gonna sell it because he can't afford to even have it anymore, especially with the property taxes and all that stuff. Yeah, and he just can't afford to keep it anymore, and it really sucks. You own a house, you can't stay in it. I mean, I feel bad for him with that. It's like, damn. I wish he could move into it. Right now, he's renting an apartment himself through All Pro Realty, and he's trying to make by himself. Oh, okay. If I run into him again, I'll let him know about that. Yeah, sure, no problem. He probably already knows about it. Oh, yay, 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 yay. Lovely days. Oh, I can't wait till a couple more weeks. These kittens will be running around here. They're doing pretty well. Oh, I'm glad this green screen is working pretty good. I haven't getting them calling me in a while, neither. But I sure they still get the mail. That's for sure. I still get mail for debt collectors. That's for damn sure. Are you gonna buy the house outright, or are you gonna do it like land contract? Mortgage. Okay. Yeah, you and John should be able to do it, no problem. Oh, let's get a question. Did John take up on the protest for the that happened the other day with all the Mexicans? I was wondering. Ah, okay. uh, I found out about 100 of them lost their jobs. It kind of sucks, but damn. Well, I mean, just for a good cause, you know. It was like, what would happen if all illegal immigrants got pulled out of this country? That'd be the curious question. You know, how much will it hurt in our economy from that? You know, I mean, it's stupid. I mean, they're trying to do it to prove a point. You know. Oh, I know. I don't. I don't. I mean, I was wondering if he did it or not. Because some didn't. Yeah, some of those people didn't get fired just for that protest. Yeah, I was just wondering if he did it or not. I was just curious. I wouldn't do it myself. If it came down to, especially when a job like that, and I don't want to lose my job either. You know, my job. I mean, it's. I mean, it was for a good cause, but who knows? Let me turn my cell phone off on that. I mean, it might hopefully wake some people up from it. That's for damn sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, it would be crazy. I don't blame them. One darn bit. I'm not going to judge them for that reason either. I mean, I don't blame one darn bit not doing that. So. Kitty, kitty, kitties. Should grab one up and get a nice little close up for you guys, but man, they're feeding right now. Oh, what today? I don't know what to do today yet. As I said, hopefully the landlord can contact me and what's going on with the situation, so we get this apartment cleaned up downstairs, so I can get it ready to go or they need to make the repairs that needs to be done so they can come and inspect the place. Once I get that paperwork turned in, they'll put they'll put a hold on the time limit of my voucher, and so then once I get that paperwork turned in, hopefully, and I did put a request in for an extension. I found out you can do a request in, but the question is they got to approve the request, though too. I mean, I kind of figured that, you know. So yeah, hopefully I'll get an extension just in case the situation does. But the problem is how I'm going to pay another month to live here again. That's another problem. I don't even have that kind of money. I mean, I was lucky to just come up with the $635 just to pay for another month to stay here. That was I could have not came up with that, and I've been screwed. So I'm still in a position in a hard rock in a hard place right now, trying to figure out what to do at this moment because I have no any ideas anymore. So the only thing that would be happening, it probably end up if it doesn't get this taken care of by that time, and if I lose my section, that program, I don't know, because even though she get the place fixed up and if I don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, all illegal immigrants pay taxes. Don't you realize that? Anything you buy from a store, that's sales tax. You know, anybody you buy from a store, you're paying for any tea, anything other than food, you're paying a sales tax. You know, even those people, they're paying sales tax, so they're still paying taxes. Even they work for these companies, they still pay taxes. Even though it depends on if they did it under the table, they don't pay taxes. But they're still paying taxes in regards of any sense. So you guys got to consider that one too. The illegals are still paying taxes themselves, even though they can't claim the benefit. but they're still paying the tax. Yeah, and those workers that some were illegal. They give them a fake social security number or stuff like that just to make them get so they can get the job. They're still paying the taxes unless they're working under the table. So you got to consider that one too. No, I still don't have. I don't know what's going on yet. That's the question. I got 8. I got 7 days left to figure that out. Hopefully soon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The ones that get paid under the table. But if they go buy it from a store, anything like other than food, they're still paying sales tax. So they're still paying taxes, regardless. Not work taxes, but sales tax. But you can't claim your sales unless depending on what you're doing. So I'm understanding what you're saying. I'm not in the problem understanding what you're saying. Only one way. So yeah, you're fine. You not. I mean, all the taxpayers are paying, of course, but you got to consider other things too. It's a very small amount for all the taxpayers are paying for that. I mean, there's other things that the taxpayers pay for. You got your you look at your city stuff. You got your sidewalks. You got your streets. You got all that other stuff that has not got done. You got to consider all the other things. You want to. I mean, you're complaining about our taxes getting to programs like any welfare program. Well, let's see. What about the taxes we're getting paid out for the city stuff that is not getting done? You ever consider complaining about that? Also, you know, there's a lot of things that our tax money should be doing other than paying for immigrants and stuff like that, and it's not happening. You know. I'm not saying it's right. I mean, I look at all the refugees we're paying out too. I mean, I just saw a video clip just yesterday about Dearborn and how bad it is. I mean, but the problem is that's a one-sided, sided opinion though. It's like, where's the other side's opinion about the whole situation? You know, I'm not saying it's not happening, but you got to consider, you got to take both sides into account, and all that, you know. Oh yeah. Excuse me. If you ever looked my social security number up, I had jobs before. Basically my work problem. I haven't had worked since 2005. An actual job. So, and another thing. I don't even do my taxes. I wasn't doing my taxes afterwards, even when I did my self-employment. And the reason why I'm doing that is because the Obamacare thing. See, that's what brought. I was like, I thought I was never going to do my taxes until the Obamacare thing. I had to prove to the tax program, the IRS, that I was self-employed and everything else. So. And when I went to go do that with a tax prepper, guess what? I got a tax return out of it. So, again, I wasn't planning to do my taxes until then. But I come to find out I could do that. And I had a job, so I had worked at Big Boy, Burger King, McDonald's, Adecco, Manpower, United Trillium, United Employment. I had worked for a lot of places. McDonald's. You know, I have worked before. Don't say I never worked, because I have. My social security number will prove otherwise. You ever do a background check on me? It's not like I didn't want to work, and it's like I've been trying to work. That's why I'm self-employed. I'm not trying to justify anything. But I'm just saying, they're a big part of our economy. I'm just saying that. Might consider it might hurt us in the long run if we're going to get rid of all these illegal immigrants. So you might want to consider that. They do play a portion to our economy system. I'm not trying to justify anything. But I'm just considering what will hurt us in the long run. You know, I want a better life than this. And this is ain't. You think welfare is any better? A good thing? It's really not, because right now at the point where it's not. It's not worth living this. But what other choice do I have? I mean, I have tried to get a job. It's not like I didn't, and I've been trying to get a job, but you got to consider now. It's like I've been out of work for about 10 years now. It's not because I didn't want to work. It's because nobody wants to hire me, apparently. Ever since 2005, I hadn't gotten a job, a real decent job whatsoever, to even consider a job. If I really did not want to work whatsoever, I want to do self-employment. I want to be having my computer repair service. I want to be having a DJ service or anything, and try to make a little money, extra money off of anything. If that was the case, you know, I do want to work, but the problem is I got to find people who's willing to give me a job. That's the thing. So, and you want to take it as what you want to take it at face value, go right ahead. Because I can't, apparently I'm not going to be able to convince you otherwise. Everybody's going to have to pay taxes regardless of the situation. What you want, okay, alright, Boogeyman. What do you expect people to eat and drink? What do you want them, these people about welfare? I just got a question for you. What do you want them to buy? What do you want them to eat? What do you want them to stay at? Would you want to put yourself in that similar situation if it ever came down to ever happened to you? Think about it. Even your family, your children, or anybody who's related to you, or your closest friend. Consider that. What do you want those people to do actually? Buy. What do you want them to actually eat? I'm not saying candy and pop is a good thing, but it just saying the thing is, but everybody says like worried about complaining about pop. It's like telling you what you can buy and not buy on your own money, you know. Not everybody buys candy and pop or anything that you consider is not worth. They shouldn't be buying for food stamps. And it goes about, and especially how you go buy your stuff too, and where. A lot of people go to these like party stores and spend their money in food. It's like you're worried about what they buy. How about the ones that consider they sell their food stamps for cash? How about those people? Okay. That sounds reasonable what you put there. But the problem is you gotta it's like trying to put big specific things. It's like food stamps, anything that's taxable, they can't buy with food stamps. So anything that's taxable they can't buy with food stamps. Yeah. I mean, but there's a lot of them doing it. I mean, I come across a lot of people, but try turning them in. Sometimes they won't care about it. You know, you got to prove. You got to prove they're doing it for one. Um, there are people that do that, but I don't do that because I need all my food stamps. So I can't afford it. I can't afford to sell food stamps. So. But the problem is, a lot of people think you got to buy certain meats. Like they're not allowed to buy steak. A lot of people consider that they go, "Oh, you can't buy. You shouldn't buy buying steak with food stamps." Again, that all depends. I can understand where you guys are coming from with that. I've been to Myers. I've been to Walmart, or Polly's Country Market in my area. These are the grocery stores we have here. Most of those places, their prices are even Aldi's. Their meat are at outrageous prices. I can't believe by my eyes how much they're charging for that meat there. That's why I go to the meat market at A&A Meat Market. Their meats are a lot cheaper there than those stores. A lot cheaper. That was the reason why I buy my meat from A&A Meat Market. See, I try to shop smart, much as possible. I try to put everything bang for my everything out of my food stamps for it. So. I know one thing, you can't buy any energy drinks on food stamps here. That's one rule they have, I know of. You can't buy alcohol, cause, and plus alcohol is anything taxable. Alcohol is taxable, so that's one big reason too. So any taxable items that are taxable food, it's like eating preparated food. You buy like at the if you go to a deli or any like Walmart's deli or something, they have prep food. You can't buy that with food stamps, stuff like that. So I should actually look it up on my phone for that. Here, let's see, where my cell phone again. Look up the rules on food stamps in the state of Michigan. Let's see what we can't actually post to buy. I don't know everything, all the items you can buy and whatever, and anything else. That's a good curious thing. Let's find that out. All right. Michigan food stamp rules.
Here is information from benefits.gov.
Okay. I'm looking here. Try to search that again. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that. It's not it should be part of a lifestyle, but you got to consider this what's going on today. Also, you know, I mean, I agree with you, but what am I? It's like what I'm going to live off right now. I'm having a time getting a job, and trying to make a decent pay of any kind of money whatsoever. We got it's like all that. Look what's going on today. Take everything in account. Michigan food stamp. What can't you buy? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Well, I have something to talk about right now. It's like, what can you buy with food stamps and stamps? Bread and cereal, bottled water, fruits and vegetables, meats and fish and poultry, dairy products, seed and plants, which produce foods for household to eat. Infant formula, cereals, juices, baby food in boxes and jars, energy. What? Well, then, okay, they changed that then. Last time I knew you can't buy energy drinks at all. They got rid of that. But I guess they put it back on. Nutrition facts and labels, pumpkins. Okay, here we go. What you can't buy within Michigan food stamps: baby diapers and baby wipes, beer, wine, and liquor, cigarettes and tobacco, non-food items such as pet food, soap, papers, products, household supplies, vitamins and medicines, foods that will be eaten in the store. That's what prep food is. Hot foods, again, prep food. Grooming items or cosmetics. Well, then that would follow the lines in fruit, wouldn't it? Because you can eat fruit right out of the store right there in hand. that would be interesting. So yeah. Okay, FDA classified as supplements. Okay, generally live with animals and birds. Okay. Okay. From the USDA guidelines above, you can purchase the following items using your EBT card: soft drinks, candy, cookies, snacks, and crackers, ice cream, seafood, and lobster and shellfish, and steaks and bakery cakes. Okay. No, I do agree on it should be a lifestyle. It's like, but the when you don't have much of a choice, you know, you really need to look. I don't know. Are you talking about me buying junk food? Because I really don't buy much junk food whatsoever. If I did, I rarely buy it, and I only buy what I really need for the whole entire month. See, I had to live off that for the whole entire month. I get about, well, they changed it. I think it's 100. I got $184 now in food stamps, adjusted to my income. That's how much I'm getting now. But that's got to last me for the whole entire month. Okay, that's got to last me from, I get my food stamps on the 15th of every month. And I got to wait till the next 15th to have that again. And there's some things I buy with cash out of my pocket also. So I'm very limited what I have to buy. See, I can take into consideration what I need to live off for that whole month. So I don't go buy junk food constantly and everything else. Yes, I know pop, but the thing is, I don't like water like anything else. I don't like Kool-Aid is just as bad. It's all sugar on Kool-Aid. But I have switched out from regular pop to diet pop. If you read the label on diet pop, it's not. Let's see. Let me read it off to you guys here. Basically, this is what it's got: it's 0 calories, total fat 0, sodium 50 milligrams, and total carbohydrate 0, sugar 0, protein 0. This is carbonated water. It's all it is. The carbonated water in the bottles at Walmart, you can see, they're more expensive than this, actually. This is much cheaper than just buying carbonated water. That's the reason why I buy this, because it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, budgeting. Yeah, I buy chunk too. That's all I buy is chunk. Ground chuck. I won't buy ground beef. It's all pretty much, it's all fat. That's all it is. That's all you're buying is the fat. Yeah, it's ugh. Ground chuck. I mean, I buy pretty. The only thing I noticed Walmart is ground chuck is a lot cheaper than A&A Meat Market. I was surprised on that. I was like, wow. I wonder if they know that or not. I need to bring that up to them one day because I found because their ground chuck at Walmart's a lot cheaper than the A&A Meat Market. As I used to buy my ground chuck from A&A Meat Market until I compared the price from their ground chuck to Walmart's ground chuck. Ground chuck at Walmart's a lot cheaper. That's weird. That made no sense to me. But when you go buy a New York strip or something, it's a lot expensive at Walmart. A lot expensive. Yeah, I don't buy beef. It's just so. It's all, pretty much all you're doing is buying fat, ground beef. If you notice the fat thing on there, you can tell the difference when you cook it. Yeah, I try to plan my meal as much as I can. I buy three to four basic meals I'm going to plan to cook for that month, and that's it. Other than that, I try to buy the most I'm going to eat most of the whole entire month, the one item. And that's normally I get the basically like steak. Hello, how you doing? I mean, yeah. It shouldn't be a lifestyle. I agree with Money Mike, not Money Mike, Boogeyman on that one. But thing is, when you don't have much of a choice right now, and your money is hard to come by, and I guarantee if anybody is like in a good situation they are in, and it came down to the point where they got into a bad situation, lost their only source of money and income, I'll guarantee they'll go to the government program to get help and assistance. So until otherwise, you can prove me wrong on that. Yeah, go right ahead. So I guarantee if you ever fall in hardship times, you'll go to the government program for assistance. So don't think you're any better than me. Hey, what's up? Not much, just talking about what basically about censorship of a video. I had a haircut video done, and the title they censorship because of my title of my video. They've kind of flagged it down so I can't make money off of it because it says I'm getting buzzed. Basically, I'm just getting a haircut, nothing more. That was the start of this video. So get you guys up the curtain update. Now we came to a subject where we're talking about food, welfare people, food stamps, and stuff like that. So, well, I mean, I'm sorry, man. It doesn't matter if you think you're better than us. It's like that's your prerogative, okay? You're talking about people's attitude, like my attitude. People complain about my attitude. That's why I don't like too many people like that. So, I guarantee, Boogeyman, if you ever fall down to hardship times, I'll guarantee you fall. If you do, then have good luck in living the way you live. I mean, I used to think that way myself when I was young, and when hard times came and hit me, it basically changed my whole attitude about things like on welfare. Okay, I used to think that way, just like you did. When I was making money and I didn't want to live off the welfare system, I felt more because I had it until I lost my jobs and then I able to get any work. Became harder and harder and harder. Then I had to go to government assistance. Yeah, guaranteed life is death and taxes. Yep, that's for sure. Oh wow, yeah, it was just all I'm doing. I was hoping my landlord would call me, see what's going on, the situation about moving downstairs. That's all I'm waiting for. She said she'll call me within about 2 hours. It's already been past 2 hours, and I was like, it was like about maybe 11 o'clock when I called her and talked to her, or actually she texted me on that message. So yeah, it's already been over 2 hours. I mean, I know there's much more I can do, and I'm trying not to pressure her, and I'm trying to do my best not to harass her and anything like that of sorts. So I'm trying to keep it kosher here as much as possible. So I'm not trying, because right now I have nowhere to go and no really much money to even do anything with. The money I only have is probably enough to pay my portion of the rent here if I get back, the program gets unsuspended. So until then, I'm kind of screwed to this point because I hate being left in the dark. Don't know what to do, and it's like, what's going to happen in the next 7 days? Who knows? You know. I don't know right now. I really don't. So all this is a waiting game right now for me. So I'm trying to do my best right now to hope. Hopefully, I'm hoping for the best for what's going to happen. So yeah. Da 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 da. How much more can we see here? All right. I'm glad I'm getting a lot of. I'm glad I'm entertaining today for people. I appreciate it. Oh, I've been on for about an hour now. Actually, I should just call it quits. Unless anybody wants me to bring any other subject up right now. Hopefully this has been interesting for people. I can't eat in my mom. I would. Problem is my mom lives in about 20 miles away from me. It's kind of hard to get there without a car. When I started working at McDonald's, trying to think. Well, I worked with an employee. It was very funny. He basically one night when we were closing up, he went in the bathroom. We shut. The manager turned the lights on and says, "Where's my penis?" It was funny. The other word, he said the other word said penis. So, so yeah, it was funny. That was funny. Me and one of my friends got in a fight there one time. That was funny. We was lucky we didn't lose our job. Let's see. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that how much fun we went. I just was there just to work. I really wasn't there for entertainment. I was there for a paycheck, nothing more. That's all I was doing. I was a damn good worker until I screwed up one day. I made a mistake, but hopefully it'll never happen again. I called in sick at work one day, and I was really my back was hurting. I had back problems. I had back problems then. I had back problems today still. I called it in, and I finally went to see a doctor, got some medication, started feeling better, started feeling good about myself. I made the mistake of going to play bowling. Went bowling the same day, and one of the people I worked with was there. And that was the mistake I made. That was the mistake. And he stated to my boss, I was there bowling, and I tried to explain to her the whole situation, but my dumb ass, I was being honest. I told her what happened, but that didn't matter. So I lost my job because of that. So I made that. I'm going to be totally honest with that. That was my stupid dumbass fault. But even though I was a good worker there, I was a real good worker. I knew it all, and I was being trained to be a manager. I got trained on all the stations, knew what was supposed to be done. And mainly I was a cashier, because I did a damn good job being a cashier. I did their little advertisement and did their announcement and stuff when I was doing drive-through. I did a damn good job. But again, my stupid pittyness screwed up, of course. Hopefully I never do that again. So, hope I learned from a mistake, right? But yeah. I mean, my first job, I got my very first job was a cook. That's how I did learn how I did all my cooking. I worked at Big Boy. I was a line cook. Yeah, I looked at security guard. I applied a couple jobs for it because when I was going through Social Security, um, when I was applying for Social Security, that was one of the jobs they mentioned that I can apparently do. I was to prove them. It's like the one particular job in the security. It was basically for the security cameras to be the person in front of those watching the security cameras. That was a specific job they said I could passively do. Problem is that job is a very easy job, but the problem is you got to earn your way into that job. You just can't start out being a security camera person and just, you know, not do nothing. But they don't take that into account, of course. And you got to have basically experience. Another thing, to even get the job, or have a diploma for one, GED. That was another big issue. Even though Social Security and state, it's like they knew all this, but they still say I can do the job. Whatever. I mean, I went through 3 appeals and the same freaking 3 jobs they come up with every damn time. It was basically office work, security cameras, and boxing. Like boxes. I'm talking about like putting products in a box. Those are 3 jobs they brought up in my appeals. My lawyer did manage to shoot him out of the water, but it still didn't matter. They kept on bringing him up every time I went in. So. And I did try to apply for those jobs to prove otherwise, to prove these people. But that didn't make a damn bit of difference because I couldn't even get the job. So I did apply, especially when I was working at MIS. I was planning to become a security because I wanted to become a security guard for MIS because of all the fun they had. I wanted to become a security guard when I was working at MIS. Because all the stories I was hearing from the infield, I was like, damn, I got to get down. I wanted to get in the infield. Try telling them that the Social Security office that. I agree with you on that one. But according to their records, I was able to do it. Yep. No experience, my age. Yep, I agree with you 100%. And I would have to say other things, but yeah. Yeah. But according to the Social Security, I can. That's one of the reasons why I can't get Social Security. Yep. But yeah, back to, I used to, when I worked at MIS, I loved working down at MIS. I love, it's Michigan International Speedway, if a lot of people don't know what MIS is. And we have 2 races every year. And finally, when I was able to work, went through a temp service to get work down there. I mean, I loved working there. Because I had camping and all that stuff, and having a decent, fun time working at MIS. It was cool. And I was trying to apply for it at, was it Teach Out? Yeah, it was Teach Out, I think it was, the security service who it was through. I tried applying for them. And I applied more than once. And they never got back to me. Ever. So that was even during I was working. So I don't know what their excuse was or the reason behind it. I do not know. trust me, I have called these places back and asked them about job interviews, stuff like that, and see if I can get in here. I have done that stuff, and nobody has returned my calls. I mean, it's not like I haven't tried to look for work. I mean, I have. Even time I was between a lot of jobs. Then it came to the point where it started becoming years, and after a year, after another year, no work, no work, no work. Even my grandfather tried to help me out in the whole situation when I didn't have transportation to get around town. My grandfather helped me get around town to put applications into place to place. And I did all this. And nothing, it just started getting harder and harder and harder. And then to the point where I had to figure out somehow to get some income coming in, and which was self-employment. That was the only step I had, which was doing computer work. So that was the only thing I could do, and I'm trying to do my best to get the income I would like to have. You should start featuring the characters that live in the building, like the haircut video. Okay. I mean, I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to do what I can. That's what it is. What it is. And as I said, I had worked days in my life before. I had worked factory work, and a lot of my factory work jobs, because they couldn't make the production. A lot of them, that's the reason why I couldn't keep them on the factory work, because I couldn't make production. I wasn't fast enough. I mean, literally try to be faster. There was a couple of them I had a good one in, and I did pretty good. Again, a lot of things came up with the situation. I had a good CNC job for United Metal Technology, but it was through a temp service. I had worked for them for 8 months. And I was hoping to get hired in. But after the 9/11, they started letting people go. Not just because lack of work. It's because of the money situation was becoming harder, so they had to start letting people go. So trust me, I wanted to get that job. It was a good job. It was a good, decent paid job. And I was walking to it. It wasn't far from where I lived and everything else. Another factory job I did, a drill press operator. We drilled these parts where we drilled holes into them and stuff like that. And I did a very good job, and I made production real fast. And that was one of my flaws is right there too. And when I became too fast, I got the job before the day was ended. No one trying, people complaining and not making enough production. And it's like, that's what was in my mind. I was like, am I making production? I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. But that screwed me over there too on that point. I lost, and they didn't have any more work for me to do at that point. I was like, damn. Because I was one of the good drill press operators. Because I was the only one operator that didn't break as many drill bits as like the other operators did. So yeah. So yeah, it's not like I haven't worked, people. I mean, I have tried, and I've been out of work between a lot of jobs up to 2005. I said I worked at Big Boy. I worked at Wendy's before. I worked at Burger King before. I said I worked a lot of factory work through a lot of temp services. So it's not like I didn't work. So. People say I'm because I'm lazy. I'm not because I'm lazy. And you're just saying it. A lot of people are saying it because they're looking away because I'm fat and everything else. So well, they don't want to see past the fat my weight. train a monkey to run a drill. Well, yeah, you can train a monkey. Can you train a monkey not to bust a drill bit? Because I was one of their best workers and didn't bust drill bits. Most of the workers around me was busting their drill bits. Let's see. What else did I work? I mean, I even tried to go back to school, but my health problems were a big issue because I couldn't keep awake in class. Kept on falling asleep. That didn't help matters. So yeah, even try to go back to school. Before I went for the program through Michigan Rehabilitation for people like me, and went to a school. They went up north in Plainville, Michigan, and went through went there for one semester, and a lot of crap happened. And I guess my health was a big problem. It's alright. You didn't know. I mean, I said I tried to get in it. I mean, my last grade I completed was 11th grade. It was in my 12th year, my 12th senior year. I was about ready to graduate. You know. But again, my health issues kicked in. A lot of probably couldn't keep awake in class and everything else. So, hell, escort service. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm good on that one. Oh. What else is there? Trying to think. I mean, what other jobs I could explain to you what I've been through. You know, I said I just started getting harder and harder. I said I had people help me try to get jobs. I mean, the last couple of years I had people try to. I mean, I went to apply for the job like McDonald's on West Ave, and that was my last video I had from last year, from a year ago. That I got the interview, but the thing is, for some reason nobody didn't realize it was an interview, even though it was scheduled. I have proof of that video if anybody's seen it. If anybody's seen that video, so I did have proof that I had an interview call and everything else, and I went in there and did the interview, and I didn't get the job. Again, that's the kind of trouble I'm having. I mean, I was lucky just to get the interview. I was happy. Many years I was happy I got the interview. I was like, yes, I got the interview. I was so happy when I got the interview. But again, and I still didn't get the job. So, I mean, you can see how disappointing that was. I was so happy from the past 10 years, and finally get a job interview from all the applications I put out. I mean, I have put applications out and out and out. So if I can just find somebody who's willing to hire me, it'd be nice. It's not like I haven't tried. It's going to be a lot of problems with my work history. Because what work history am I going to put down on my applications for past 10 years? No, there's nothing. Even the work history I had 10 years ago is no good. That's it. Then when you take that in consideration, that'd be the biggest question on their mind. What have you done for the past 10 years? So, what are you supposed to do at this point? Yeah. funny boogeyman. So yeah. I mean, that'd be nice to get any job right now. Like I said, I haven't. It's not like I haven't applied for places. I applied, and nothing is. Nobody's called, and I tried calling them. Plenty Yelps, tulips. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. What do I want? Not eligibility. Come on. I mean, I have tried to look for jobs on Craigslist too. You know. Let me point out a few things here. Trying to get food. I couldn't get out there anyways in Irish Hills. I have no way to get out there. Oh, you need an experienced breakfast cook. Which, again, I'm about to work 10 years. Actually, a pizza delivery driver. I don't have a car. Big problem there. I can learn how to cook sushi. no, cut fish. Oh boy, let's see. Mine cook and prep. River Brewery. Okay, I know where that is. Prep cook, please reply. Resume. Get it set up an interview with a chef or shop with. Well, again, I'm probably going to be looking at my job history. Experience is required. Wow. Nobody wants to train nobody. That's another problem too. Yeah, nobody wants somebody who wants already have the experience and know how to do this stuff already. Nobody want to train nobody to do the job anymore. That's in Lansing. And our roads are all out, not even Jackson. Let's see. Was there got any gigs going on? Need any help anywhere? Computer? Yeah. course not. About entertainment or event. Let's see, event. Waitress, stripper, dancer. Yeah. Nothing there neither. Of course. Well, I guess that should be a stripper. Oh, I think people have some mixed feelings about that one. Oh, read the stripper one? Oh, okay, I'll do that. Let's see. Go back there again. Ah, here we go. Alright. We service private parties and events looking for young women and a few males who love to entertain and wait staff to fill immediate positions. Please enclose name, number, and pics. Setting up immediate interviews must have reliable transportation. Give me big money. Sure. Oh boy. Oh, okay. I'm gonna think I'm gonna call it quits on this because right now I am losing people. I'm down to 6. So apparently I'm gonna call this for now. Send your bed. Oh yeah. Right now let's get down to my white underwear. Oh boy. Oh, seriously, apply. Well, we'll see what could see what they say. Oh, so I picture my current profile picture to them. Okay, just for the hell of it. Well, I'll do it just for the hell of it. See what we'll see if they even reply to me on this one. I'll do it all in front of you. So, oh, that'd be funny. All right, let's get my profile picture up. Okay. Just send myself a profile picture. All right. Da, 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 da. Well, I mean, nothing to lose, right? See if they even say anything to me. Hey, at least I can say I didn't play for a job, right? That'd be funny if they give me a call or message me back. Okay. Irish what? Irish jumpertron. Oh, okay. There we go. Look that add up again. Still on it. 2. All right. Reply. Hello, this is Scott Flanagan. I'm interested in the job. I have a picture attached to this. Please give me a call at 517-962-0219. Really, kitty? 517-962-0219. Hello? Yeah, it's Scott's Computer Repair. How can I help you? Yeah, alright, bye. Let me guess, when you tried calling me. And you just say your wrong number. Hey. Alright, here it goes, everyone. I'm sending it out. Sent. There you go. That'd be funny if they even give me a call or a response. Oh boy, that'd be a question. What should I say to? Oh boy, that'd be funny. I need to go to my. Maybe if we can find one that fit me. Oh, that'd be fun. Oh boy. All right. Yeah. Castles. Why? I could be my own bouncer. I don't need a bouncer. I could be my own bouncer. Oh. Alrighty. Oh, that's done. Well, you can't say I didn't apply for a job. Hey, kitty. What you doing, girl? Oh, it's a good girl. It's a good girl. Oh, well, what? What? You gonna give me 5? Kitty, kitty, kitty. What's up, little girl? What's up, little kitty? All right. All right. Well, not much more to do here. I haven't paid my phone bill yet. Oh. All right. I've been on pretty much long enough at this point. Yeah, alright. I'm going to call it quits anyways. I appreciate everybody joining me and being on and supportive. Thank you. I'm just going to call it for now. Thanks for being here and helpful. Alright, you all have a good day, y'all. Alright? I'm pretty much done at this point. There's not much more to talk about anyways, but thank you. Alright, y'all have a good day.
That's all, folks.